individuals that are not successful and consistent individuals who do not have results, Why? This is a poor self-image and low self-esteem. Where does this come from? It comes from lack of self-investment, lack of follow-through, lack of visualization. How do you see yourself when you walk in any place? Are you the type of individual who says, "Here I am, motherfucker"? Or are you the type of individual who says, "There you are"? The "there you are" motherfuckers are usually looking down on themselves as they enter any room. They're picking themselves apart. Negative external view of self through others' eyes. I never do this. Anywhere I roll up, I'm just imagining my winds flowing over me. Everything I've ever accomplished in the most grand light just washing over me as I walk in. All my accomplishments. The problem is, you're getting in this life exactly what you think of yourself. See a motherfucker. Look at them. That's exactly what they think of themselves. Where they're stuck at. That's why I need you to have an ethical ego. Ethical egoism is a must. They told you not to operate from the ego because they knew its true power. They just thought you were going to use it in a negative fashion. Ethical egoism means you're going to build yourself up to then lift other individuals. You're gonna acquire what you admire. You're gonna sit in the penitentiary, look around at these face tat having titty wearing motherfuckers and say, "I ain't a fraudulent bitch. I'm actually gonna build some muscle instead of scribble on myself and look like I'm fucking hard. I'm gonna get some fucking results around this fake ass world because I see these motherfuckers and they ain't stacking up. They ain't stacking up. All areas. Wisdom is completely unbiased. This means that fucking quote you got on your wall, the second you pull it off in your diet, apply that shit to your finances. Apply that shit to every area of your life. The way we do anything is the way we do everything. Cupcake motherfuckers. Fuck! I wish we could go back to the Wild West status and motherfuckers would have to pay for what they're asking for. Too many motherfuckers asking for situations they don't want. Man, I wish we could walk in and show bring a bitch out of a motherfucker straight up. These pussies can't even put down snacks and booze. Literally running their life in from booze and snacks. When there's motherfucking accomplishments to be had. Who told you that it ain't a fucking contest? Life is a complete competition. You're in competition for that job you want. You're in competition against those other people trying to stack up against you in social media. You're in competition for that woman you want. But yeah, the competition is only with self because I don't look around, but always know that you should be objectively optimistic, looking at those around you, comparing and contrasting, acquiring what you admire so that you know where you stack up unbiasedly. Motherfuckers just don't get it. In the pen, I was just surrounded by this fucking bullshit. This is what I had to do, was create men I respected, because I didn't respect many people in that motherfucker purely from their program and their conduct. When you live with a motherfucker, you get to see what's up. That's why I like to show you guys my daily life and my progression, because the proof's in the progress. Pussy, straight up. You should not be talking. You guys do me a favor. Do not straight up void anybody's fucking opinion or words that isn't where you want to be in life. If they're speaking, consider the source, see where they're at, and if they're not where you want to be, say, hey, pump your brakes. Come back when you got some results like my boy Wes does, motherfucker. This is why a motherfucker gets to speak this way. Because if most motherfuckers spoke this way, it looked pretty fucking stupid, because there's no real actions to back it up. And I ain't bragging, because I lift motherfuckers. I lift motherfuckers with that hard truth. That hard truth brings a real one out of a real one. So you real motherfuckers, I love you. You drive me every day. When you say, "Hey, Wes, I put down the cocaine. I put down the booze. This is a real message from someone in Australia this morning. I put down the cocaine. I put down the booze, and I'm getting my family back. And I was like, fuck yeah, homie. Fuck yeah. Don't stop there. Take those same traits. Take that same discipline. Apply it to every fucking area. You see this? This is a man who's tested every day. I don't get to just relax because I'm up here, because guess what? The calling is too strong. They're calling me from my chair. They're calling me from my chair right at the spot, right at the table where infinite intelligence is real. And they're like, hey, Wes, you want your next level, homeboy? You want your next level? It's going to come exactly in your hardest form. And then I've just been getting fucking smacked. I've been just getting hit, you guys, hit. And guess what I ain't doing? I ain't breaking character like a bitch. I'm handling it. And it's the fucking highest vibration on the other side of what you swallow. There's fucking plenty of ways I should act. Plenty of times you motherfuckers would tap and just say, I'm done with this shit. This shit's a joke, motherfucker. Fuck this. I'm too good for this. I did too much time for this. I brought myself too much up for this. But then I think back and I say, Wes, fuck you. It ain't about you, motherfucker. You're a coach. You bring people from the darkness to the light. If there's a dark individual around you, that's your level up. Bring them to the light, motherfucker. And if your voice ain't being heard, get bigger. When you're bigger, they listen. Nobody listens when you're small. Love you guys. Alls I fucking know is the way you think about yourself, the way you view yourself. That's what attracts what you get. Motherfuckers got that limiting belief system where they can't have it because they ain't in a circle like this. Hop in my circle. We're talking numbers. We're talking swole. We ain't letting you slack. We know that well-arranged time is a sign of a well-arranged mind. So we have a process that builds us up in every way. It's just a few fucking years till you're at the top and you're looking down on your old self like, fuck, look at that bitch. I love looking back on the old bitch-ass self I was. When a motherfucker can't say that, hey, I was a bitch back then. If you can't say that about you, you ain't been progressing, motherfucker, you fucking idiot. You're still looking for happiness in the same place you consistently lose it, like a dumb motherfucker. These motherfuckers get pats on the back and trophies for doing nothing nowadays. That's what's wrong with you bitches. You're not standing in the mirror accountable and saying, guess what? I'm sick of me. I'm sick of my shit. That's when I leveled up. I got in the mirror and I called myself out on all my fucking bullshit. And guess what? I was at the bottom. I was in that mirror in the shoe, looking in that mirror. Little fucking metal scratched up one you could barely see your fucking face in. And I'm just like, you know what, motherfucker? You're meant for so much more. This is your time. Just level the fuck up. Fuck living with regret. Regret is your guideline. If you regret it, it's gotta go or it's gonna fucking bury you. If you regret something that you're doing, and you don't let it go, it will bury you, motherfucker, you stupid motherfuckers. Karma's fucking real, and it comes even quicker when you knew better. Yeah, when you were 15, you could get away with this drunk, stupid party bullshit. But now, when you got kids and you got a life and you know better and you already got your fucking a couple strikes handed to you, this next one's gonna be a fucking life ruiner, you stupid motherfuckers. I'm gonna be here to tell you what you're worth. I'm gonna yell at you because I know what you're capable of. I ain't gonna take a day off because I need to show you you can do it too. Fucking love you guys. Let's go. Single day, I wake up with an issue and I say, good, because that level up will always come in the form of a problem. Your growth in this life will never come packaged how you want it. It comes in the exact opposite form and must test you to the core so that you level up. The fact is, first thing in the morning, I sit there and reflect and I meditate on mortality because realistically, death destroys a man, but the idea of death saves a motherfucker. I sit there and realize, I visualize. My visualization practice has my wife, my mother, my son standing over my grave. How the fuck do they see me? How do they see me? Who am I? What did I leave them with? Not only tangible and financial worth to carry them through, but what did I leave them with? I sometimes overhear, wife will be in a meeting or something, and I'll hear her speaking. She'll drop a gem that I know I placed there. And that's what means the most, because that is what carried me through my roughest times. So if I can overhear her be in one of her meetings in a vulnerable place and say life is a gratitude test, but not only hear it, feel it resonate in my soul that this is someone who's walking the path. They're crossing the bridge. They're crossing the bridge into their new life. And I've told you, your new life's going to cost you your old one, motherfucker. But most get caught in the middle of that bridge. They tiptoe back to their old life. They play with their new life throughout the week and then back to the old life on the weekend. This is the biggest mistake, cardinal mistake, straight sin. You need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your heart. Undoubtedly, it's so fucking easy to win because so many people are not committed. It's so easy as soon as you fully commit. Make your process non-negotiable. So what I've been saying this whole fucking time is that adversity, self-inflicted adversity during your winning season is what will keep you from losing. People don't lose in their losing season. They win. During your winning season is when you lose. You get too comfortable and you forget to self-inflict adversity. You forget to meditate on mortality. The comfort seeks in and takes everything from you. So that's why I still live this way, even though I'm at the motherfucking top, homeboy. During your losing season is when all the gains are made. Think about it. During your losing season, it's uninvited adversity. It's uninvited adversity life is throwing at you, and you must stand up to face it. So self-inflicted adversity during your winning season and uninvited adversity, facing it during your losing season, while still self-inflicting adversity during a losing season to weather yourself. To habitually construct the person who needs that self-inflicted adversity. It's the fuel to them. They don't give a fuck about the result. They know every day when they purposely overcome everything that's most difficult for them, that's what fulfills them. I can't even not get up at 2:45 anymore. I can't not train every day. How do you train every day? How do you get up at 2:45 every day? How do you do it? Motherfucker, it's harder not to when you truly become hard. It's harder to be soft when you truly become hard. Punk! I see all these baby boys just littered. It's a plague out here. A baby boy with his blunt in his beard. Fucking bitches. Old me. Bitch. Everything's so easy. But buying that hard costume off the wall. Excuse me, sir. I would like that one, and that one. I'm going to place this around my body, and then I'm going to wear some certain clothes. I'm going to act real tough and cry at night for my choices. Bam! Bitch! Costume party. Don't you join the costume party. I'm here. We're creating a new path for men to find their rite of passage as a man and truly be fulfilled through and through. Walk with that chest out. Really be hard when they peel out that shirt and not that fake ass shit. You need to add power to your life. When you live that fraudulent costume party of a life where you're trying to appear as something you're not, you'll never be in alignment with your authentic self. I could tell anybody's story like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you work at Subway. There's times when it's impossible to get what you got to get done each day. And those are the times where you solidify who the fuck you are. I never want to get up, so I solidify it every day. People in my program are like, I don't know, Wes, it's pretty enjoyable. At the start, when you used to live like a bitch, it's real enjoyable when you're in alignment and you're like, fuck, I can't wait to get up in the morning. I feel fucking great. I'm beaming. But it does start to wear on you again once you get into the swing of things. I'll never quit, but I like when it wears on me. It's too easy when it doesn't. The only days that matter to me are the days that wear on me. If I'm not tested, I find myself weakened. I find my baseline discipline dropping. So I'm looking for those tests. And if they don't come uninvited, I'm self-inflicting them to make sure that I never lose my edge, motherfucker. This is the motherfucker. You think you're going to kick your feet up when you're successful? You know what success is, punk? It's asking for a bigger set of problems and the fucking nuts to continually solve them. You think it's just all easy? Yeah, profit does solve all problems. But guess what? Staying on top of that, continually evolving and pivoting while having life being thrown at you, other people's emotions and feelings, and running a business. Fuck, I got my tooth ripped out yesterday. I ain't tapping on the video. Fact is, they couldn't even rip it out. They had to break it. It's still in there. Got to get oral surgery tomorrow. Still ain't tapping. Gym this morning, homeboy. I just thought of it as trivial. A tooth, Wes. Wes, a tooth? That's what's going to fucking deter you from a video and a workout? And you're going to have a bad attitude over that? I go straight third world country on this shit. We're pussies. Trust me. Even when I was in prison, I did that. I thought about the people that had it worse. And I gave them my strength because I know they needed it. Because guess what? Even though I was in that prison cell, even though I was missing everybody, I wasn't a victim. The name on them clothes didn't fit me. I wasn't a prisoner. I was lucky. I was spared. I was still alive. And I had a choice. I had a choice to answer the call of my conscience every day. And it never failed me. You motherfuckers who think you need me to tell you a path. You motherfuckers who think you need your parents to tell you a path. You got that voice inside you telling it to you all the time. Are you going to need the knowledge? Are you going to need the details and the systems to evolve quicker? Fuck yeah, you are. I can get someone my 13 years of wisdom and knowledge in 13 fucking weeks. Motherfuckers just graduate in life quick when they got a mentor who fucking ran through that obstacle course of life, using every fucking obstacle as the path. Thank you. Learn that one. Only gonna learn it once, motherfucker. How the fuck can someone dig themselves out from up under the mud to right here, teaching everything that used to be their pain after they overcame it to others and saving lives by the fucking thousands? Fuck yeah! Love it. I love you guys so much. You power me up. You guys are so fucking smart, so disciplined, so committed, so fucking real. Resonating with the motherfucker because they just feel it. I see it in motherfuckers that are just going to come up from all these teachings. And it fucking lifts me every fucking day. All the shit in the world doesn't mean shit compared to what you can gift someone and then watch them grow. Look, my wife's at the gym with me at 4 a.m. Never did I think. I didn't even know if I was capable of that. Brings tears to my eyes. We'll come through the hardest shit, just like we did out the pen. We'll come through the hardest shit in business, in life, in relationships, and we'll come out on top, motherfucker, because that's all we know. 39th floor penthouse, to myself in it, just existing in it, facing it, staying present during it. I use the same tactic with negativity. The penitentiary is the most negative place on this planet. Most negative place on the planet. People are walking around, haven't seen their loved ones in a decade. People are walking around, not gonna walk out of this prison, and just that weighs so heavy on their heart, they want to lash out and give what they're feeling. We give what we get our whole life. That's why people are the way they are. They're giving what they got their entire life. They don't know nothing else. So the thing is once you finally look at yourself, that's why I fucking say those that don't reflect, project. When you finally look in that mirror and call yourself on your bullshit, that's when you start to realize you're giving off what you've always been given. And the penitentiary is the most negative place. I fucking laugh at these supposed gurus and these positive individuals out here posting shit about staying away from toxic this or energy vampires. Motherfucker, in the same sentence, You spoke of abundance in your life, in your energy, and who you are. And then you said energy vampires. Guess what, motherfucker? People like me make these connections and see how weak you are. If you operate from abundance, there's no such thing as an energy vampire. They are your level up. Every religion, every top figure always worked with the worst of the worst. And here you are polishing gems and not bringing people from the bottom. Those motherfuckers, those underdogs that ain't got nobody rooting for them. Everything around them is negative, and they just don't understand. Negative parents, negative household, no money coming in, situations fucked. All the mentors and influence in their life are gang members, drug dealers, a whole fucking nine. And here you are, just polishing gems, bringing up these spoiled little punk fucking bitches. You need to work with the bottom before you understand what it's like to take someone to the top. Motherfuckers don't even get it. They don't even get it. I never ran from it because level 10 that I speak about, I exited the penitentiary at level 9 of self-mastery. But level 10 was other people out here and just existing around what needed to change and taking it from a selfless look. This shit ain't about me. I was this person. And that's why I work with all the individuals that are coming from the bottom. They're texting me, Wes, I just got out from a fucking 5-year prison fucking bid. I just fucking got busted. I had meth on me last night. I was about to go push all this weight. And my wife caught me and I flushed it. I got this message yesterday. Someone wrote me that. And then they hopped on the team. They were about to make a big ass mistake. And then that video came across. Cupcakes and fakes. Motherfucking fakes and cupcakes. Motherfucking cupcake ass dudes putting on that costume, hoping they could fool the world of their pain inside. Covered in tears when they get stretched out. When you get stretched out, homeboy, covered in tears. I'm going to be doing a routine. I'm going to be nailing out push-ups, bar work, and getting way more swole. You're going to be seeking that dope because you're a pussy. Bitch. Straight bitch. Vices are for bitches. And guess what? If you're still seeking them, bitch, there's no way around it. As soon as you call yourself a bitch and you don't want to be one, that's when you change. Too many pats on the back, too many trophies for nobody winning. Participation trophy. Fuck you. Fuck your participation trophy. Don't you demean me. People in your life who don't tell you the truth, they're demeaning you. They don't think you could do it. I'm going to sit here and tell you got to do it because I know you can. I know what you're capable of. And that's why too much kindness breeds lack of accountability in most. So I've been teaching this whole thing and I've been saying there's two types of individuals. There's that rock bottom individual who needs compassion over compression. And then there's that type of individual who resonates with Wes Watson's content, them hard truths. And that motherfucker's ready. That motherfucker's ready. But you need to learn to teach these two people differently. You need to learn to teach them differently. And that's what I've done. That's what I've been after. And so the negativity has to be your fuel that you can fucking be dished out everything known to man and stay impervious to it. That's abundance, you punk fake positive bitches. You ain't operating from abundance if you've ever used that word energy vampires. How the fuck could anybody take from you if you're operating from such a high plane? All you see is their pain. You see right through the negativity and the supposed draining. It actually builds you because you weather yourself. You sit by it. It's hard for you. Everything that's hard for you builds you, brings you pride, makes you confident. Now you can be around the worst of the worst and still just give all your heart. This is when you operate at the highest capacity. When you selflessly give what's most important to you, and what's most important to me is the inner peace I've cultivated in the penitentiary. Want to know what inner peace is? When you're no longer causing yourself fucking drama, stupid. When you're no longer causing yourself fucking drama, you stupid fuck. Now you got inner peace. There's clarity. There's no fucking problems. You're not the problem anymore. So now I know what I fucking cherish the most on this planet is my inner peace. And when I put that on the line to help a motherfucker who's operating from a low vibration, who's massively negative, who's plagued with vices and has all these addiction issues, when we put our ass on the line for these people and we're tested to our core, because you know, I've said it, your growth ain't coming packaged how you want. Your growth has to test you to the core. You have to be almost about to snap and choose not to. If you don't choose not to, nothing took place. There was no fucking conflict. There was no stimulus that was strong enough. So the response didn't fucking matter. It's that space between stimulus and response where we exist. So I need you guys to know that you should build yourself in silence. You should just work on yourself. But when you get to level 8, level 9, and you want to approach level 10, it's everybody else. Once you've mastered self and inner peace is yours, you no longer, for a fucking stretch of time, 5, 10 years, have caused yourself any drama when it was just you. Now you have to go work with other people. You're the teacher. And when we teach, we learn twice. It just solidifies the strength in you. Don't be like these bitches saying, oh, energy vampires. But then the next post is, when you operate from abundance, nothing can stop you, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, hypocritical, dumb motherfuckers, man. Just caught on the same page saying stupid shit. But whatever the fuck, they don't get it. They're still at level 2, 3, or 4, and they're really hyped on it. Good, I'm proud of them. But now I'm ready to give them their next level up, which is to stay impervious around what's most difficult to them. When their greatest asset, what they treasure most, is being threatened, that's when you level up the most. When you selflessly put yourself there for someone else. And now your vibration is at the highest it's ever been, because you didn't crack, you didn't tap when you were tested to your core. Now that new level of growth is fucking yours. You've earned it. In the penitentiary was the most negative place. I just sucked it all in and absorbed it. For the first half, I was like, fuck these bitches, these pussies. I'll get so fucking crazy, so fucking swole. Nobody's gonna say shit to me. I'll be more negative, more assertive, more violent than the motherfuckers. They could just sit the fuck down. Then I was like, nah, they see it, Wes. They see who you are. You got to learn to inspire them instead of manipulate them and fucking use their own tool against them. Teach them to be better. If you're just teaching them by overpowering them, scaring them, and all this shit, they're not going to learn. They're just going to perpetuate the problem that got them in the penitentiary. So now here I was teaching them the right way. And the right way was just to inspire them to be better, giving them tasks that built them from within so we could cure it at the root. The negativity started inside of them, but they told you it was in you. They told you you were the problem. But really it originated in them. So for us to attack the solution, we have to be the product they want to be, and then we have to give them the self-development program, the personal development program, to build love inside of them so that they see love and respect in everybody else. If you can get a negative motherfucker, if you can stop a negative motherfucker from being negative towards themselves, they won't project that onto others. So the answer is a personal development problem. Anybody you come across in life, they have one of two problems. Either they have a direct personal issue that they're facing, or they have a personal development issue. Ask them, sit them down. Which one is it? Do you have a direct problem that's going on in your life? Or do you have a personal development problem? Most people walk around that are just negative. They don't get it. Everything sucks. Their perspective is flawed. They have a personal development problem. They don't know how to get their mind in check through these fucking steps that I've been teaching the whole motherfucking time. I love you guys. Let's run this process in and create beasts around us with big fucking hearts. These are the new men who don't have vices. They don't got that 18 pack on the lap to soak up the fucking tears. And they fraudulent ass costume wearing bitches. They're strong, real men. They're rich, and they're rare. And they're the real ones that are coming out. Love you guys. Let's go. Corrupts few and weakness corrupts many. Everybody's a victim of comfort out here. The comfort's killing them, and I'm watching it. And then they're telling me, Wes, can you take a day off? Why? You want me to be in your position? Wes, you can lighten up and eat a different meal every now and then. You don't have to eat so strict. Why? So I could be in your position? Wes, you could just take a day off for a vacation and go chill. Why? So I could be in your position? I know what works for me. I'm a former addict of everything. I was addicted to my anger. I loved my anger. Telling a motherfucker what time it is and kicking his motherfucking teeth in when he wanted to test me. I loved my alcohol. It was my escape. I could just drink and just let loose. I loved it. I loved smoking my weed. I loved doing lines when I was drunk. I was an addict through and through, and I still am. I'm still an addict. Now, I've just changed my bad addictions to good addictions. So I need this daily program. I need it like air. I need to get up and push hard. When I sit down, when I get all comfortable like you fucking cupcakes, it eats me alive. I'm addicted to the progress now. Now I'm addicted to success. Now I'm addicted to the daily steps and the habits that make a real motherfucker. Those wins that are only garnered by putting yourself in the toughest situations. And by the toughest situations, I mean mentally. In the penitentiary, the toughest situations were when Gonzalez started to put those black gloves on. Had me pushed up against the wall, started to put the gloves on. What you got in your asshole, Watson? What you got in your asshole, homeboy? This is Goon Squad. Motherfucker's 260 and jacked. He's gonna beat your fucking face in. And now the motherfucker's fronting that he's about to give you a cavity search or some shit. What the fuck? Where am I? And I got some shit hooped. I got the codes hooped. I got paperwork hooped. And I got some names hooped. So, hey, guess what? They're going to put me on potty watch if he keeps going. Potty watch, they put you in a suit, zip it up. They tape off the hands and feet. And you're going to shit in that suit. You ain't using the toilet. They're getting what's inside of you. They're getting it. You're sitting in a tiny cage where you cannot kneel down in, and you're in there until you shit in this suit, and they can strip it off you and get what was up your ass. You guys don't get it. They're gonna get it from you. You're in their house, and you gotta learn to shut your fucking mouth so that you can have the life you want later. The ability to exercise and gain strength through restraint in the hardest times. You know how many motherfuckers I seen just take off on the cops? One, because they had something on them, and you can't get caught with shit. In the penitentiary, if you have a kite and you get caught with it, a kite is a note from one inmate on the yard to another one, usually from a normal inmate to a higher up in a different block. Someone who's got the keys in a different block, a shot caller, or it's going to the back, the shoe, where the person who's calling the prison, who has the prison, is making the shots for the big homeboy who's got the entire fucking county. So you cannot get caught with this kite. It could mean a life sentence for somebody. If you get caught with the kite, you're getting poked, motherfucker. You're getting stabbed. So here it is. If you have a piece on you, a knife, if you have a kite on you, if you have paperwork, anything that's going to get anybody else in trouble or fucking jeopardize the race as a whole, your race that you roll with, your car, you have to take off on that cop. Most people will just take off on the cop. And then they're going to get extra years, if not a life sentence, because they already got some strikes. You get me? So being able to stay calm and exercise strength through restraint in these situations was what was really hard. When I entered county jail, these fake tough guys, they thought they were hard because they were making batches of Pruno, and they were leaving in 6 months, doing a county lid like a big time gangster. And then there was other cats stretched out with a different look in their eyes. Hey, big dog, I'm going to court. It's a wrap. How much time you got? What they got you with? Got the motherfucker with the hot one. They got me with the robbery and the first assault deadly weapon. We're going upstate for a long fucking time. You guys don't know what it's like to lose everything. You're acting like you lost everything already. You got everything. There was a time in my life where if they said, hey, you get a chance to exit these gates, but you're homeless, I would have said, fuck yeah. I get to be homeless? Fuck yeah. And here you guys are with your pussy ass victim mindsets, not even homeless, thinking you're fucked. You fucking idiot. I got out with $200 at 34 years old. $200 at 34 years old, 3 years ago. And you 20-year-olds, you 30-year-olds, you 40-year-olds think your life is over? I did this in 3 years. We're no different, motherfucker. Get after your personal development. And that means realizing that if you have an addictive personality like I do, you're going to shine so hard when you put all that towards positive addictions because you're going to be so fucking focused. You're going to have so much power. You're going to shine, motherfucker. Like I said, them demons, them dark ones come down hardest on the motherfuckers that are meant to shine the brightest. And I feel you guys. I know that pain. I live in it. I've dedicated my life to never escaping it and reliving it, transcending time to go back to the place where the tears rolled steadily down my face, motherfucker. Do you know what this is? This is 10 years of commitment. This is 13 years of pain-driven success. And you want to tell me that your chapter 1 is like my chapter 13? Punk! What's up? When you get them years under your belt, you'll know what I talk about. You'll see everything. You'll see the future that everybody's creating with their daily habits. And you'll tell them, hey, don't go that way. You can't walk 2 paths at once. Your new life's gonna cost you your old one. Get the fuck with it. You know that regret's your guideline. And every day you regretted those steps that took you into that pain that you never thought would fucking step out of. You knew that was all under your control. Contraction and expansion. Contraction and expansion. That's what's happening. You think it's over? You think right now is the hardest you'll ever feel? As you level up in this world, the tests get tougher. They get realer. Your next level will never be packaged how you wish for it to be packaged, motherfucker. So if it's uncomfortable, if you fear it, if it ain't for you, that's exactly what's going to make you the person you need to fucking be in the Cali prison system. If you're that bad, you can call people all you want, these 2 words, but you cannot be called either of these 2 words without getting them up. If someone uses these words against you, towards you, you have to do something about it. If you don't stand up for yourself, we won't stand up for you. And the fact is, we have to stand up for you. So if you don't stand up for you, you're getting packed out, you're getting smashed. That's it. That's the way it works. If you get called a punk, you must get them up right away. There's no grace period. You're not going to wait and think about it. You get them up that second. And if you get called a bitch, same thing. If you don't get them up, you're done. You're done. This is how it works. It's politics. We have to fight for you. If you go do something stupid, you fuck up, go across the wrong boundary lines of another race. If you fuck it off with a cop and you guys start getting them up, if you start getting them up with another race because of your drug debt, it doesn't matter what you did. I have to jump with you. I have to jump with you. So if one of your own people calls you a punker bitch, you have to get them up. There's no way around it. We don't stand up for you if you don't stand up for you. That's the facts. You cannot be a weak link. You cannot be a weak link. This is what it is. On your toes at all times. If someone from another race calls you one of these words, done. You cannot be disrespected by people and not stand up for yourself in the California prison system, or you will get dealt with by your people. That's what it comes down to. Energy is everything. And even if you're putting off the wrong energy, which people don't get, a motherfucker will test you. If you're all bitter and butthurt and negative, walking around like most pussies walk around here, victim ass bitches walk around on the streets, someone's gonna be like, hey, take a little off that, homeboy. Take a little off that. Because you're just invading people's positivity and the optimism they're trying to cultivate with your negativity. I tell people that all the time. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Dude's like, I don't, what? I'm not doing anything. I said, of course you're doing something. Stop doing that. Motherfucker's all new. He's like, damn, Wes, I don't know what I'm doing. Stop walking around all negative with that energy. You're fucking up the inner peace I've built for years. Stop it. It sounds crazy, but you're hypersensitive to people, to energy. You're hypersensitive. You can read people's thoughts when you've been in the same block with them for an extended period of time and not going anywhere else. That's why your level up, your evolution needs isolation. When you isolate yourself and no variables change in your life, you start to go within, you start to sense things, you start to get heightened awareness towards everything and everyone. Everything you're doing gets more detailed, more sensitive. This is why we're like that. This is how I became successful out here. It's because I never dropped that redundant program, that monotonous program that keeps me heightening the variables, understanding them deeper, looking within, reflecting more. And this is what the penitentiary and isolation will do to you. If you don't realize your constant projection of the future, I really can't wait till Friday. I can't wait till Friday. Or next month we're taking a vacation. If you don't realize you're consistently projected in the future and that's your weakness, you're fucked. Because if you don't understand going from flow state to flow state to flow state to flow state, all day is your power with singular focus, you will never get what you're capable of. People in the penitentiary learn such great skills. They're so fucking creative because they're in flow state. They come up with stuff. They're the best tattoo artists. They make the craziest arts and crafts. These motherfuckers work out with the deepest intensity. Their writing abilities, everything comes from emotional motivators from within because they're tapped into themselves. They're tapped into the source. At that point, when you're not in the future in a negative way, you're not drifting into the past in a negative way, when you've accepted your fate that you're going to be in here for a long time, you can finally just be present. And that present state is everything. People's forward projection of the future and the desires they have that are essentially coming their way, that are going to make them happy, is their greatest weakness. You can cultivate any feeling that you want within at any time through simple exercise, focus, and gaining clarity by reflecting to get yourself out of the past, get yourself away from this negative future creation or this desires. Wealth and want equally harden the human heart. That's why I always say you have to self-inflict adversity to match your success level. As I rise, I still don't gain the comfort. I don't seek the comfort that everybody does. Because I know as I rise, I have to self-inflict adversity to stay tapped in to my greatest source, which is just consciousness, the universe, infinite intelligence. Suffering is the sole origin of consciousness. When you fucking no longer suffer, you're no longer attached to all your greatest power. To fucking truly live is to face adversity and be proud of the outcome. A man who never tests himself with adversity will never know what he's capable of. So we're continually self-inflicting adversity throughout our days with our program to match the success level where everybody else would have slept in by now because they made millions and they're so powerful now. I still haven't, because this is what keeps me in check. This program, the fact that I never missed a video because I truly value putting out what works for me. It's not about me, motherfuckers. It's not about me. When you learn to just lift others up and fill others' cups selflessly, even remotely through content, especially remotely through content, you will automatically lift yourself tenfold. When people are sending a positive signal above and it comes back to you, what do you think that does? That raises your rate of vibration. So many people, a collective consciousness, sending positive thoughts to the universe about you, and you have one singular focus: to give, to outwardly give what's valuable to you. Saw a dumb bitch in my comments. Not in the comments, in the DM. Are you angry? I'm passionate, motherfucker. I'm passionate. A lot of people call me intense, angry, this or that. I would say I'm passionate, and you're lacking passion. I'm purposeful and you're lacking purpose. So guess what? We're both right. Yeah, I'm intense, purposeful, purpose-driven. We're both right. Which one's working better for who, motherfucker? That's what I'm talking about. Them comforts, them creature comforts that humans seek, just weaken them. They'll always fall back to them. That's the one thing I will not bend for, because I know what happens there. I know what happens there. We're choosing to be less of ourselves. So we see less in everybody around us. We're choosing to be less of ourselves. So our perspective on how grand life is and the emotional attachment we have to everything is less. We cannot do less and be more. Do more. Wake up tomorrow and do everything you can. Fuck what you can. Let's go. The victim mindset sickens me. Over time, I realized how weak it was when people said, I just feel off. What did you do to be on today? What did you do to be on? This is what it comes down to. A non-negotiable daily process that I discovered in the penitentiary to always be on, even though life was kicking me in the teeth. So every day, no matter what, stacking those small wins towards the individual that you want to be is how you become in alignment with your path. What do you think being on means? It means you're on the path. So everything that's in alignment with where you're going makes you on, motherfucker. And when you're off, what the fuck does off mean? It means you're off the path you want to be on. So internally, you don't feel correct. There's a rift. You're trying to convince your mind of something your heart knows is a lie. That act you're engaged in actually suits you. Drop whole fucking heartedly that which does not suit you and pursue wholeheartedly that what does. This is all it is. The morning, personal development in the morning. The midday, business. The end of the day, family, fitness, finance, mind, body, soul. There's only broken into threes. You guys think that pleasure seeking is life? Pleasure seeking is life? To me, you chase purpose. And by this way of living, you're granted the ultimate pleasures, which is true, lasting contentment by being in alignment with what you see yourself as. If you're not in alignment, nothing is going to feel correct. You will forever feel that rift internally. And the only thing that kicks us out of alignment is the chasing of these selfish desires. Falling victim to these selfish desires. How do I know? I've been in the worst situations imaginable and still knew I was creating and cultivating an individual that was going to get everything he was after. Pure alignment with your authentic self, everything goes your way. It just ends up always being the most beautiful day. You feel great because you're in control. Everything that ails you, the cure is internal. Learn to live from the program that I teach, and you'll see the smallest deviation in your macros puts you off. Because now your level of what's on is so much greater. Being on means to a T. At my level, being on is to the fucking gram. If I'm off with my macros to the gram, then I don't feel right. I know I'm at 85% if I don't murder my workout and get as close as I can to my macros as possible. Then I feel what people call off. And they'd probably feel off from a night of fucking just getting smashed and being a dumb fuck. That's how far off they are. The urgency to your call at this is everything. Those of you who your call is massively urgent, it's massively loud for you to change, you have a greater calling, and it's fucking being dictated by the universe. It's calling you more and more and more. The people who don't hear the call that loud, it's not their time. If you're hearing the call that loud, the fucking urgency to you to fucking fall in line with this path is at the highest degree. So what I'm trying to teach you is that it's the most simple shit. It's the most simple shit. It's mind, body, soul growth. Personal development. You will never Your success level will never exceed your level of personal development. Success is something you attract by the person you've become. You don't have much in life because you're not valuable. You haven't become of value to self to become valuable to others. Once you learn what works for you, you can then teach this to others. This is the reality of it. Stop looking for the hacks. Stop selling yourself short. Stop fucking around. There's no need for it. All the vices, everything that must be dropped is what's in your way. When you get rid of all the bullshit, you'll realize how much time has just been freed up. I do not have any time for any of that shit. You have a problem with going out at night? Get up earlier. If you get up at 2:45, 10 p.m. doesn't exist to you. You're fucking done. Fatigue is the best motherfucking pillow. Fatigue yourself. Stay away from these areas. It's the biggest thing, you guys. These vices are fucking you over. They land motherfuckers in prison for a long time. And guess what? Not just physically in prison. The self-imposed prison of a lesser motherfucker known as mediocrity. This most sickening prison known to man. I would have rather gone to real prison and had my eyes opened than live a life based on mediocrity my whole fucking existence when I knew I was fucking capable of such greater things. All the motherfuckers in the penitentiary, child's picture in hand, tears running down the face, super fucking emotional. 10 minutes later, the dope man walks in the building. They forget all about it, selling out everything they ever dreamed for and loved for selfish fucking desires out of weakness. Straight bitch shit. That motherfucker who'd rather go suck down an 18-pack with his buddies than hang out with his fucking wife and kids. Fucking pussy. You're not in alignment with your vision. My vision is my wife, my son, and helping others through this business and getting myself to the level I need to be the most successful husband and father and friend and fucking motherfucking role model that I can possibly be. I do nothing but this. You're sending a mixed signal to the universe by trying to do so many different fucking things in your life. Mind, body, soul, family, fitness, finance. That is it. That is it. You don't have time for more. In all reality, mastery of something takes about 8 years. You should have mastered a few things already by now if you're in your 40s. I mean, I was a master drug dealer. I snowboarded at a high level. Now I'm mastering fitness and business. This is the thing. Master drug dealer sounds fucking laughable. It was an awesome route because it was so fucking negative. It taught me more than all the other shit. It taught me what the fuck not to be, what the fuck not to do, how the fuck not to act in front of people. Had a dumb bitch come on here and say, man, you're angry. Passionate, motherfucker. Passionate. Big difference. I don't even understand how people want to bring other people to a lower level who are above them. You will never have someone higher than you stepping out of their life to come critique you and talk shit to you. Right here, the way I speak, this is me talking shit to my old self and holding my old self, holding my current self accountable to you guys out of love and respect that I will never become that piece of shit I once was. I will never fall. Now my 80% is raised. We can't operate at 100% the whole time. You think I am? No, my 80% is just so high. It's like somebody else's 300. Raise your 80%. Live at a level that people can't comprehend. Get done so many fucking things in a day. Stacking those wins that you make yourself proud every fucking day. And that you know if your life was taken today, that your family will stand over your grave saying, that's a motherfucker. He didn't just try. He did.